The father of an 11-year-old boy who was killed last year when a minivan driven by an immigrant from Haiti collided with his school bus has asked Donald Trump and J.D. Vance to stop using his son's name for political gain.
Politicians, Bernie Moreno, Chip Roy, J.D. Vance, and Donald Trump, they have spoken my son's name and used his death for political gain. This needs to stop now. They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants. However, they are not allowed, nor have they ever been allowed to mention Aiden Clark from Springfield, Ohio.
Yes, during a City Commission meeting on Tuesday in Springfield, Ohio, Nathan Clark, the father of Aiden Clark, addressed the forum alongside his wife, Danielle. And speaking at the meeting, Clark said, "I wish that my son, Aiden, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. I bet you never thought anyone would say something so blunt. But if that guy killed my 11-year-old son, the incessant group of hate-spewing people would leave us alone." He went on to list politicians including Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, who he said had been using his son's name for political gain. Bernie Moreno, Chip Roy, J.D. Vance and Donald Trump have spoken my son's name and used his death for political gain. This needs to stop now. They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants, the border crisis, and even untrue claims about fluffy pets being ravaged and eaten by community members. However, they are not allowed, nor have they ever been allowed, to mention Aiden Clark from Springfield, Ohio, said Clark. I will listen to them one more time to hear their apologies, to clear the air. My son Aiden Clark was not murdered. He was accidentally killed by an immigrant from Haiti. This tragedy has been all over this community, the state, and even the nation. But don't spin this towards hate, he said. He went on to say, "Did you know that one of the worst feelings in the world is to not be able to protect your child? Even worse, we can't protect his memory when he's gone. Please stop the hate." Well, Clark's comments come after the Trump campaign and J.D. Vance mentioned Aiden Clark's death earlier this week amid hateful and baseless rumors surrounding the Haitian immigrant community in Springfield. In a post on Twitter on Tuesday, Vance alluded to Clark's death by saying, "A child was murdered by a Haitian migrant." In the same post, he also repeated the lies surrounding Haitian immigrants eating local pets, a rumor brought up again by Donald Trump on Tuesday night's debate with Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, the Trump War Room, an account used by the Trump campaign, also mentioned Aiden Clark, accusing Harris of refusing to say his name. Aiden Clark died last August when the school bus he was riding in collided with a minivan driven by 36-year-old Hermanio Joseph, a Haitian father of 4 children. More than 20 other students were injured in the collision, and Joseph was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter and vehicular homicide. In May, Joseph was sentenced to 9 to 13.5 years in prison. This is an example of Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and similar MAGA Republicans using immigrants as bait for hatred and to try and pit a black immigrant against a white American and to make that example, making out that immigrants are bad and that they're coming here trying to kill American citizens, is an idea from the very depths of humanity. And this is something that we will continue to hear by nature of the very intrinsic racism that is baked into MAGA Republican culture, because Donald Trump has always advocated to make America white again. J.D. Vance, the whole great replacement theory. We know that he wrote the foreword to a book by one of the authors of Project 2025. They're all in it together. And sadly, this far-right Christian nationalism, white supremacy, is what they advocate for. That is their policy platform. It has no place in America. And Kamala Harris made it clear in the debate that what she offers is the antidote to this hatred and racism and segregation of America's past. And so I doubt we'll hear an apology from Donald Trump or J.D. Vance or Chip Roy or anybody. They might stop saying it, but they'll never be held to account. I'm Anthony Davis. You can catch me on the 5 Minute News YouTube channel and podcast, on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with Midas Touch.